Something that really impacted me, or I think will stick with me, or the reason why I feel like God sent me on the trip, just to learn a little bit more about obedience. Quite honestly, there was a lot of things leading up to the trip that I was like, I don't want to go. There's so many things I was like it's just gonna be the worst. I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, maybe that was a text from the devil, maybe that was just me being selfish, I don't really know. I still went, and that was, I think, the first step of learning obedience, that like, okay, this is something I really don't want to do, but I'm gonna go anyway. Sometimes obedience is just going. Like Melanie said, go until you hear no. Like, Jesus gave us the command already. It's in the Bible, therefore go and make disciples of all nations. Sometimes we hear no, but sometimes that's just our command, and we have to follow that command.
One of the things that impacted me the most this trip was going to the red light district and looking into the faces of girls who were in slavery. And it broke my heart to see the oppression there. But something that brought so much hope for me was seeing the power that one person saying yes to God can have. Entire communities have been transformed because of one person's response to God with yes. And I was challenged in my own life to look at, what is God calling me to do, and how can I say yes to Him today in the little things and the big things?
So something that I think impacted me was that at each one of the slums that we went to, basically as soon as we got out of the van, all of these kids just came and just like, they just had so much faith and trust that we were safe and that we were good people, that they just basically jumped on us as soon as we got there, and like immediately there were kids like on your back, like piggyback, and it was really cool to see, and it gave a new insight to what faith like a child meant to me, and you know, that's one of the faiths that God has called us to have in Him, is faith like a child.